All right, Schlockmeister fans, another video nasty. Never heard of this one before, but it's called Curfew. Let's check it out. Our movie starts out with a guy named Ray busting into a house.
Ray. Out. Ray, what are you doing?
And then he kind of forced himself on the woman there after kicking Bob off. Bob was his brother. Is his brother.
Dr. Bob, dead. Judge Bob, dead. DA Bob, dead. Good Bob.
You see, Bob and his brother Ray are in prison for what they did to that girl there. Meanwhile, Kyle Richards from the Disney fame and one of the housewives of Beverly Hills was leaving for school or something. As for Ray and Bob, who we just saw briefly there, well, they were on some sort of prison work detail or something and got out, killed those two guys, and now they're all for revenge against the judge, the DA, and whoever else hurt them. They hitch a ride with somebody, and immediately the killing spree has begun. Notice how the brother stays very calm and steers. Meanwhile, at the local diner, that's Robert Romanus.
Hey.
Damone from Fast Times, and there's Peter Brady as the local cop.
You want satisfaction? I'll give you satisfaction.
Moments later, Peter Brady springs into action. Something's happening outside. Motorcycle accident?
It'll be okay.
After running back to his car to call for backup and help, he comes back, everybody's gone, and written in ketchup, it was a prank. First thing the brothers do is break into the psychologist from the doctor's house of the guy who testified against them.
I don't lie.
Killed the
I
wife.
don't like that. I never lie.
And killed the doc.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Then they break into the judge's home
The Honorable Judge
and put the judge on
Joe
trial.
Perkins is preside.
Order in the court. Order in the court.
We've done all that we're killers, Charlie. Terribly killed.
Murder! Order! Order in the court! Order in the court!
Anyway, after a bad date, Stephanie, that's Kyle Richards, returns home. Her parents are supposed to be out of town, and she has like an older woman watching the house, like a babysitter type, even though she's like 18 or something. But you saw the woman's dead body.
You must be Stephanie. You're late.
Her dad is the district attorney who put the boys away. And the chase is on. She runs, I believe, to the judge's house. I guess they're neighbors or something. And she finds their bodies. And she hitches a ride with this old guy.
No need to scream, I'm not deaf. Not every man with a cane is deaf.
I saw them. Please, can't you drive faster?
Well, one brother runs him off the road. And when he gets out to complain to the guy, Stephanie drives away. She calls the cop, Peter Brady, and then she goes back home and her mother's suddenly there and everything's fine.
Sorry, Alex. Stephanie had a fight with her father. It's a family matter.
Doesn't seem right though. We find out why moments later when she goes in the house. That's why Mom was playing. Family doesn't go away easily.
You goddamn bastard!
But they're overmatched.
No!
They decide to torture the judge by making him walk on broken glass. They dumped Dad down the stairs when they were done with him.
Who are they?
They raped a 16-year-old girl. Stabbed her.
Be with me.
He tries to offer her, or she tries to offer him a deal. I'll be with you if you let me out of here. It's a ruse, of course. But he's dumb.
All right. I'll be with you.
Right here.
So he lets her out, and of course Dad sneaks up and knocks him out.
Stay behind.
He is the dumber of the two.
For me.
Meanwhile, the other brother is playing with Mom in the bathtub.
Drop the gun.
And then a couple of Sam's high school buddies come over
First one to the door.
and apparently walk right into the house.
Let's find Stephanie's room. I got an axe to grind.
There was another guy from high school that came with him. This is the other one, the curly-haired guy. He finds the dead body of the babysitter woman, and then he becomes our next victim. And then
I'm really sorry.
he catches the other two fooling around.
Told,
Stephanie said that no one was going to be here, and she invited us.
No promise.
He promptly kills this guy. Back in the basement, family gets beat up, mostly Dad.
I don't listen to you. You don't like me. You like Ray.
That's not true. Take me away.
She tries to tease him again.
Let's run away. Now.
Meanwhile, while this is going on, Peter Brady shows up at the front door. There are some jealousies between the two brothers, and they fight each other as well.
Bob. Let go of me, Bob.
Can Peter save the day? Well, he just got his own brother. As for Peter, Peter took a second shot and ends up in the living or the kitchen. I think he's dead, although it's never really clear. But finally,
These assholes.
Stephanie gets the upper hand. Not quite dead yet. That'll do it. Our movie comes to an end. Some time has passed. But she's still having nightmares. And that's our film. All right, let's talk about this movie called Curfew. Never seen this before, never even really heard of it, but I'm trying to collect all the video nasties, and this one was on the list. Although technically this isn't a video nasty. This was actually, Wikipedia has a nice website or a nice page where they show all the video nasties, but there's a couple of other movies that they list on there that were like banned for a while by the BBFC, and that includes this one here. So it wasn't technically a video nasty, but since it made some sort of list, I decided to get it. It's a 1989 film starring Kyle Richards, who did some Disney movies like Watcher in the Woods. I think the original Escape to Witch Mountain or Escape from Witch Mountain. And now she's one of those Hollywood Beverly Hills Housewives or whatever the hell that show is. I don't watch it, so I don't know much about it. But Kyle Richards, somebody from my youth, actually. But anyway, not from my personal youth. But anyway, the movie itself, it's a horror movie. There's these two brothers who are in prison. Apparently, they assaulted and killed a 16-year-old girl who was supposed to be the girlfriend of one of them. But then the other brother got jealous, came in and killed her. I guess he raped her too, but they went to prison. They escaped from prison. They decided to get revenge on the psychologist, like the doctor who testified against them, the judge, and the DA. So they go to the doctor's house. They kill him and his wife. They do the same thing at the judge's house, kill both of them. Then they go after the DA and his wife and their daughter, Stephanie, played by Kyle Richards. Kyle Richards comes home, and she finds her mom and dad are being held prisoner by the two brothers. At one point, the brothers torture the dad. They make him walk barefoot on some broken glass, and they toss him down some steps. They're trying to drown mom in the bathtub at one point. It's basically a home invasion, and they keep them at bay. There's some fights that happen. One time or another, some of the people escape, and they get rounded up again. The local sheriff is played by Christopher Knight, Peter Brady from the Brady Bunch. He comes over at one point, and they end up shooting him, and I think they end up dead in the kitchen. He got shot twice, actually. But then Stephanie, the girl, escapes, and she ends up shooting one of the brothers. The two brothers actually got into a fight. She had been teasing the dumber brother, saying, I want to be with you, I want to be with you. And so that brother wanted to kind of let out, or release her so they could, have sex, I guess. But the other brother basically took a drill and killed his own brother. Then he shot Peter Brady. But then Stephanie gets a hold of a gun and eventually shoots that remaining brother in the head. End of movie. The last scene in the movie is her having a dream that she's being picked up by the brother, but then she wakes up in bed, and that's it. Now, that is Curfew. Again, 1989, not the best acted movie. I don't know where this movie came from, but apparently it was released by New World on VHS. I think it was on VHS, because it does have the New World logo in the beginning, so it was American made. Just never, ever heard of this. I don't think it showed up on cable. Just a strange little film. Not acted great, but there is some comedy kind of thrown in. The brothers are just ignorant and dumb, but they kind of have some. It's like some of the humor is they try to downplay some of the violence by throwing some humor in there, and that's pretty much it. Does it work? I don't know. But anyway, the movie, it moves pretty quickly. It's only like 90 minutes long, or was it 87 minutes, something like that. So it goes pretty fast, and it was again, I was entertained by it. I love seeing Brady Bunch people and stuff because they didn't do much other acting outside of the Brady related projects. But it's nice to see Christopher Knight in this movie. It's just a weird little film, and again, one you've probably never heard of, but it does have a Blu-ray release, which I was very shocked to see. I wouldn't have even been surprised that it never even been released on DVD before, but Vinegar Syndrome put this out. So there you go. You can get this on eBay. I think I got it for $20 maybe? Maybe it was a little less than that. I don't know. But anyway, maybe it was like 15 or 10. I don't know. But you can get it. It's not that bad. So anyway, it's a strange little film, just a quirky little thing that I'm guessing a lot of people never heard of. But let me know if you have. Leave some comments. Had a fair amount of violence in there, and some halfway decent gore scenes. One brief nude scene from a girl sleeping with the football quarterback guy. But that's it. Check it out. Leave some comments. It's Curfew. Watch it. Bye.